if you have been online, you've probably seen things about IronHeart. Now, we're going to talk about IronHeart a little bit. Your boy, JayViper, has watched all 3 episodes. And, man, oh, man. But first of all, as we always see with Disney, Disney loves using bots. Loves it. They're like, get the bot army out there. Make sure they're talking about this. It doesn't matter. Just make sure they're chatting it up, talking about freaking IronHeart or whatever Disney thing is hitting the fan, which is mostly just shit hitting the fan, but whatever. They're out there. And who found it? Master of the TDS. Of course he did. IronHeart bots be like, watch the show on insert release date. Exciting news for Marvel fans. IronHeart is set to premiere on insert release date. This highly anticipated series follows Riri Williams as she dons her very own Iron Man suit. Don't miss out on the chance to witness new adventure in the Marvel universe. Disney has not given up on using bots that have no followers, next to no followers, whatever, to push that insanity, because they do absolutely do it. Let's see. I thought he had more bots. Oh yeah, here they are. Here they are. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. These are all bots. Look at these bots. Unlock massive savings on Disney Plus for only whatever a month. Exciting news. Disney Plus is delivering thrilling new show in June. Disney Plus is stacked with much-watched June releases. Bear S4 returns, whatever. Get ready, Disney Plus fans. Marvel's IronHeart premieres in June. Like, these are all bots. A binge-worthy June awaits on Disney Plus. Discover thrilling new adventures at Disney Plus in June 2025. Discover what's new on Disney Plus this June, including Marvel's IronHeart. Get ready for the sizzling lineup coming to Disney Plus in this June. Get ready for epic June with Disney Plus. June is a perfect time to renew your Disney Plus subscription. Ready for a streaming binge? Disney Plus is dropping exciting releases in June. Get ready for stream. Get ready to stream in June 2025. Disney Plus unveils IronHeart. I mean, look, this is crazy. Marvel has released an exciting new trailer for its eagerly awaited series IronHeart, offering fans an exhilarating glimpse into Riri Williams' journey as a hero. Yeah, that seems so organic. So fucking organic, doesn't it? Get ready, Marvel fans. The IronHeart series featuring Dominique Thorne's Riri Williams premieres June 24th on Disney Plus. Renew your Disney Plus subscription in June. It's so crazy. There's so many of them. It's never ending. The bots are never ending. They don't freaking stop with the bots, bro. It's crazy. And here's something that was noticed over here on Rotten Tomatoes. Look at this. The average popcorn meter was 32%, and they removed them. They got rid of the ratings and kept the good ones. Now, I haven't gone recently. Let's go check Rotten Tomatoes. Where are we? 63% as it drops. 60. No, we're not disabling ads. We're keeping the ads on. You're not getting any of our money. The bot farming for Disney is always crazy. And I'm telling you, that's just the tip of the iceberg. That's just what he's showing us. That's just what Master of the TDS copy, put on his screen and decided to clip. There's so much. The botting from Disney is always absolutely wild. With She-Hulk, you couldn't go on Facebook without being mobbed on anything with She-Hulk, mobbed by people with fake happiness about how great it was, and it was like the same very similar messages again and again and again and again, and it was just pages and pages of that. It was crazy. No one liked that. I mean, I'm sure there were some people that did, but it was not that popular. Like, get real. It was crazy. That this is interesting. All critics is 70%. 40 of them fresh, 17 rotten. Top critics, it's 50%. Well, that's interesting. I find that very interesting. A lot of these all critics are giving it high scores. I wonder what that means. Huh. So yeah, so they got rid of a bunch of them. It's at least come back down a little bit where it needs to be. It's not a 63%. Okay, I'll just be real. So here's something that was a little shocking with IronHeart, and that is IGN's review. They gave it a 5. I was like, wow, okay, wow, IGN, they didn't hold back for once. Maybe the Disney Plus check bounced. Maybe they didn't get one this month. I don't know, but or maybe it was just so bad that they were just like, we can't say it's a 7. Like, we can't. But they did it with Veilguard, but maybe they're learning. this person is featured heavily in IronHeart. This is like their hacker. And let me tell you, this is a nice picture of this weirdo who is a flaming, I don't even, cross-dressing weird freak. They wasted no time in this show to get this person on screen either, because they are there and they talk just like you think they do. It is horrible. So this is my take on the show, right? One, it is pretty freaking stereotypically racist, and I'm not kidding. Like, this is what they did. First thing, you got Riri Williams, who is IronHeart, right? She's IronHeart. She's the chick on the thumbnail. And we'll bring up a picture of this one. She's getting kicked out of school right away. And she's talking about how she doesn't get enough opportunities and she doesn't have enough money and things like that. But she's literally, it's like MIT, okay? And they said she's been there for 4 years and she's had 4 of these reviews. So she's always having something. What is she doing? She is selling plagiarized material to people. Right? And then what does she do when she gets kicked out of school? She steals the suit that is not hers. She steals it and blasts out of there and goes home. And then crashes into Chicago. Yeah, so she crashes into Chicago. Then what does she do? She ends up going home and she starts getting mixed up with her thief friends. Now, she has a friend who passed away and another guy who she worked for who was also her friend, George, I think is his name. Her friend and her 2 friends, well, they had died. Do you know how they died? Guess how they died in Chicago. You'll never guess. Drive-by shooting. And of course, she witnessed it. Of course, a drive-by shooting, they got blasted while they were in this garage. So they're dead via drive-by shooting. Now, fast forward, right? Now, she found this white guy. The white guy in Chicago. What does she do? She robs him. She blackmails and robs him of like his stuff that he wants. Then she gets him on his side, kind of, sort of makes friends with him. But yeah, she robbed him. And so what does she do? She gets the stuff that she robbed him of, and she uses it for a heist where they rob, you won't believe it, a white person. Yep. So they blackmail a white person and take over the subway system, which is an advanced subway system. And you won't believe what they do from there. The little group of thieves she's now in, right? They go in episode 3, and episode 1 is absolute trash. It is fucking terrible. Like, it's hard to watch. Episode 2 is bad too, but episode 1 is awful. It's absolutely terrible. It is so bad. But episode 2 is slightly better, where it's just not terrible. It's just bad, okay? Episode 3 is not good. So that's kind of like, it's from here, terrible to okay to not good. But it's still down here. Like, this is a 10. We're down here in the 1s and 2s, okay? And I'm not kidding. It's bad. So this is what they do with the last thing in episode 3, because there's only 3 episodes so far. They go and they rob a white guy. They attempt to rob a white guy, but they don't rob him because they fuck up because she's trying to steal from her boss, which triggers an alarm because she fucked up. Miss Genius, by the way. So what happens? The heist goes bad. So what do? Now they kill the white guy, and then they kill a bunch of white cops, and then she goes into this like it's like a greenhouse, but it's like a super secure greenhouse. It's getting closed and filled with CO2, so she's passing out. And the guy who she worked with notices she has a piece of the guy's cape. She stole a piece of the guy's cape. He's the hood. Oh yeah, by the way, she goes to the hood and then meets a guy named the Hood. Okay? That's his call sign. Not racist. And so she steals a piece of his hood because it has some kinds of powers. She wants to analyze it. So she steals it. This is what triggered the alarm, because the little place that they had the white guy that ended up being murdered, set an alarm off because she had this laser cutter that she was trying to hide, but it didn't work because she wasn't paying attention. Set off the alarm and everything started going off. So now let's go back to the greenhouse. Now she's fighting basically the lieutenant of the gang, right? The lieutenant of the gang is pissed, realized she stole a piece of the hood after he already told everyone to stop touching it and leave it alone, realizes she's stealing it, and he's basically trying to kill her, right? He is trying to kill her. So her suit comes in and saves her because she's not in the suit now. The suit's it's on like autopilot and it's being run by her friend who's dead. Her dead friend has become the AI. And I will say this, the one part that I liked about the show is her friend Natalie. That's her name, Natalie. Her friend Natalie, that actress, that character was actually, I think, the best part of the show. I liked her the most, much more than Riri Williams. I liked her. I guess the most. Not necessarily liked her, but I think I liked her the most. So now she comes in, she gets in the suit, and they close the door on this dude where he suffocates and dies right in front of her, and she just leaves. She just fucking leaves him there. And now she's trying to hide the fact that she basically killed the guy. Granted, he was trying to kill her. I'm not so mad about her being a murderer, but she was wrong for what she did. And him being the lieutenant and basically the leader's best friend was right, I think. You're a thief and you're all thieves, you're all criminals, and well, yeah, you cross the line, you get axed, and I think that's what's going on. So anyway, incredibly racist show, not well written, and you know what I really think about the show is because Riri Williams is supposed to be this girl genius. She's super smart, right? She's doing all these incredibly intelligent things. Well, when they asked her about the suit and how it's powered, they're like, don't you need an arc reactor for one of these? They hand waved it, and she's like, nah, I just run on solar power and wind power. How the fuck do you do? How are you doing that? How? You designed this thing and it's just solar power, wind power, the end. No, we're not talking about it anymore. And then, right, so what happens is she's constantly dumb, and once in a while, she'll throw around a big word with another guy she's talking to. And that's how she's a genius. It's a big word, boom. Just throw it in there. I think one of the biggest issues with this show is she's supposed to be super smart, but the writers are mouth-drooling idiots. Like, how are they going to write a smart person if you don't have any smart people writing? And it's the whole show is written like it is freaking high schoolers or people just learning how to write. It doesn't feel, at no point do I ever feel like she's intelligent. Ever. Never. They just can't do it. I don't know what color the people are that wrote it. I don't know. I feel like it's mostly virtue signalers, that wrote it. But it was people who are not intelligent and don't know how to write an intelligent person. And it shined through that. It makes her look dumb the whole time. Have you guys seen the recent Superman clip where he bursts into Lex Luthor's office? He kicks in the door. He's just shouting at Lex Luthor, right? He's losing it. And then Lex Luthor whispers into his cup, and us, the audience, can hear it. And Superman says, "What did you say?" It's the same thing. Whoever wrote this isn't smart, right? And whoever wrote that Superman shit doesn't know anything about Superman. Superman has super hearing, yo. He would hear it. You whispering into your cup, saying the ugly dog with the cape. He's not going to say, "What did you say?" He's going to go boom and punch you in the face, or he's going to lift you up into the air.
He's just a dog. I don't know what dog you're talking about. Ugly dog in a cape. What did you say? Oh, yeah, that's going to be...
No, he didn't know what he said. So, it's just people who don't know how to write. These are unintelligent ones, and whoever wrote that didn't know anything about Superman. Yeah, it's literally like, what the heck did you just say? I don't think he knew what he said. It really doesn't come across like, "What'd you say, bitch?" Like, it didn't come across that way at all, especially after all the yelling. After all the yelling, he's like, what?
What did you say?
He doesn't know what he said. He said it right in front of him into his coffee cup. He said the ugly dog with a cape.
Talking about ugly dog and a cape. What did you say? Oh, yeah, that's going to be...
I don't know. I don't know, man. He said it right in front of his face. He literally doesn't know what he said. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Yeah, so that's the situation with IronHeart, and it's bad, and I don't like it, and it's just a disaster. And, these two movies, like, I feel like Superman's going to have some success. IronHeart's going to get some success. I don't think it's going to be great, but they're going to tell us it's great. I don't think it's going to actually do well. The reviews over here are 70% is insane for this show. I'm not kidding. If anyone here really wants to know, go find it. Find episode 1. And I want to see if you can get through episode 1. It took me 1 day to get through episode 1. I tried to get through it because I was like, let me just watch the 3 episodes real quick. So I'm ready to go. I had to keep stopping episode 1 because it was so awful. And I'm not even like, I'm not exaggerating. I had to stop watching it. I was like, yo, and I was like, all right, I got through about like 25 minutes the first sitting, and I was like, I have to do something else. So I was like, I went and talked to my wife for a bit. I think I played games for a little bit, and then I started watching it again. I got through about like maybe 10, 15 minutes, and I was like, I have to put this down. I cannot finish this. Like, I don't want to. And then I like did other things. I think I went swimming. And then I came back and I finished it later that night and then started episode 2. And then I stopped at about 20 minutes in. I was like, all right. And then the next day I watched the rest of episode 2. And the next day I just kind of powered through episode 3. This was last night before bed. And that's how I did it. It was unwatchable garbage. It's just so bad. But I almost wonder if people just want this type of show so bad. They're willing to trick themselves into a 70? A 70?
Every